Hello and welcome to the Slip Slip Sis YouTube channel. I'm Che, half of your Slip Slip sisters, and I'm coming to you with another travel vlog. We are still in Los Angeles. This is my craft room. If you've been with us for a while, you recognize this space. But I am preparing for my first trip, I would say, of the summer. I had a really short work trip in the beginning of May, but I feel like this trip is really kicking off summer for me. It is for work. I'm going to a professional conference in Seattle, Washington. And again, if you've been with us for a while, I have a vlog from last year's conference when we were in St. Louis, Missouri. So I'm really excited to be going to this conference, but right now, what I'm doing is preparing my projects because my colleague and new colleague, I don't think you've met Chelsea yet. I haven't asked her if she wants to be on the vlog yet, so you may not get to see her if she decides not to, but I'm going with my colleague and we are going a little bit early to get some fun things in, which I'm really excited about. She's done really good research, so I'm thrilled to be going with her, but I wanted to prepare all my projects because there will definitely be some downtime, and like at any conference, like it's a lot. There's a lot of stimulation, a lot of things going on, a lot of people. So I'll definitely, what I learned from last year is to like listen to myself and take the time if I want to kind of step away, maybe knit a few rows if I want to. I think that helps me kind of refocus for the rest of the time. So I'm bringing three basically projects I haven't started yet. I just finished off a pair of socks. So I have nothing on the needles right now that I want to bring. The only whip that I have right now is my Weekender light, and I'm not going to bring a full sweater with me. I did bring a full sweater last year though, and actually got really good progress on it, but I did check a bag last year. I'm not checking a bag this time. So I want to pack somewhat lighter. We'll see how that goes though. But I have just caked up one of the skeins of yarn before I realized I should probably record this. And so I'm going with a little bit of a theme, and then I kind of went off theme, but that's okay. So this is the skein. I'm so sorry. The lighting is so bad. Maybe that's better. Is that blowing it out even more? It's really hard to tell because it is about 9 o'clock at night tonight. I don't leave for the trip for another full day. So it's a Friday night. I leave Sunday morning. But this is a skein of yarn that I am bringing. It is called Luminosa, which is one of the unicorns from the unicorn collection from Whimsical Wood Yarn Company, who is out of Idaho. So I was trying to go with kind of a Pacific Northwest theme since I'm going to Seattle. And so I have this one picked out. I will start a pair of vanilla socks with it. And then my backup skein, in case I finish those socks, is Knitted Wit, which we know is Pacific Northwest. And I actually bought this skein of yarn the last time I was in Seattle, which was also a work trip. So I think it's going to be fun to kind of full circle, cake this bad boy up to have it as my other pair of socks to make. And then the other thing that I am bringing is this super beautiful skein here. It is Dream in Color yarn. They're out of Colorado, but it feels woodsy and, you know, tree-esque. So I feel like whenever I think of these areas, it's much more green than where I am here in Los Angeles. So I am going to make a muscle burra out of this one, and it is a worsted weight. So hopefully it'll go pretty fast. This one is called String and Key. I got on the classy worsted weight base. And then, sorry, for this Knitted Wit, it is an 80-20 fingering weight. The colorway is Sphinx, so it's sock weight. And then this one, the Luminosa, was Pixie Toes sock. So these are all the ones that I've got. I'm gonna finish caking these up, probably go to sleep, and then get at least one of the socks started and the muscle burra started, because I want to have knitting for when I'm on the plane. I'll check in maybe when I'm on the way to the airport. All right, so I am in my hotel room. Chelsea and I just got done having lunch and exploring the International Chinatown district. We had the best time, the best food. There was also kind of a festival going on right by us. We got to see the lion dancers. We got boba. We got these delicious Japanese like pancake things. We went to the bookstore, we went to Daiso, and we had the best time. So now we are just kind of resting in our rooms before we go to dinner, and we haven't figured out where dinner is yet. I think we're both supposed to come up with suggestions. So I will do some research after this check-in. I'm just gonna kind of chill, probably watch some TV, maybe do some knitting. But I did pick up this super cute little unicorn guy. I recognize this is not knitting or craft related, but it's a surprise, and I'm going to open it, and we're gonna do it all together. It is Tokidoki, which I love the unicorns from Tokidoki, Whimsical Wood Yarn Company. That's the yarn I'm doing for my sock that I actually have here. So this is actually kind of on brand for us. This sock, this is actually the second sock because I got a lot of progress done on sock number 1, which is right here. Progress being I finished sock number 1. This is Luminosa, which is one of these Tokidoki unicorns, not from this particular collection, but that's what this green colorway is based on. I did add in some stripes, and this is Asylum Fiber Company, Peonies Please. So we are on brand. So how perfect for this. I didn't even think about this. I just wanted my Tokidoki unicorn. And so I'm going to crack this bad boy open because it is a mystery. You could get one of these 9. So I have to figure out how to open this without totally ripping it open. Maybe I should go from the bottom. Is that better? Maybe. Yeah. We're going from the bottom. That feels easier. And try and put that back together. Okay. Ooh, comes with some goodies. I got a sticker with all of the unicorns on them, which is awesome. And then this thing, which is just kind of a little bit of information about them. I think this one at the bottom, because it's labeled as Chaser, or you can see it here, means it's more unique. So only 1 in 48 of these has them. All right, so here is the unicorn. Where are my scissors? I know that they're in here somewhere. Somehow I jammed all of my stuff into my little twofer that I have here from Erin Lane Bags. And which unicorn? Oh, I'm so silly. There are little perforations for me to just rip it. Okay, and I got, ooh, how cute is that? This one is called Sonora, and it's like a cacti or a cactus. How cute. I'm really glad. I was a little nervous because I liked them all. The only one I wasn't totally thrilled by was this one, which is Moonstone, but I'm really happy with this one. That is just so cute. Okay, now I'm just gonna chill out until I meet up with Chelsea again. right, just checking in since I did not do any check-in yesterday. So since the last time I talked, what events has happened? We transitioned hotels, so now we're at the conference hotel. And after we did that, we went for breakfast at a biscuit place. It was okay. I think it came highly rated and is like trendy on all the social medias. It was just a little heavy, I think, for me. But the Seattle Fog, which is basically like a Earl Grey latte that I had, that was delicious. And then we kind of walked around Pike Place Market. I got to see So Much Yarn again, which is a yarn shop that I have visited before, and got to see, I think it's Yarn Dragon, which is one of the vendors at the market. Didn't get anything, proud of myself for that, since next week is the Jimmy Bean's wool retreat. I had a great time, did some wine tasting, got some other really good goodies, and then we kind of just hung out a little bit and then went to the Mariners game, which was super fun. Chelsea chose really good seats for us, so that was awesome. And so it was a really long day, another exciting day. Today is kind of like a 2/3 day before the conference actually starts, so I'm hoping to get some chill time in. There is a mall nearby, and I'm gonna take myself to the movies before I have to check in and go to the reception. So very exciting time. And then we start conference tomorrow. I actually have my presentation for my conference session. So very excited about that. I've gotten a good amount of knitting done. So I'm pretty far along on this sock. I think I'm about halfway done through the foot, and I made some good progress, on my muscle burra. I've got some breakfast here in front of me, so I'm just gonna settle in, chill today before all the conference excitement begins. Right, it is I don't remember, but first full day of the conference. We have a little break right now before the last education session of the day. I did my presentation and it went well. I feel like I blacked out and don't remember it, but everyone was really, really nice and gave great compliments at the end. So excited to be done with that so that I can just focus on being present and being here. It's been so fun. So far, getting to connect with people and learn from them. And it's nice to have these breaks for some knitting time. I did start this sock. This colorway is Sphinx from Knitted Wit, which is a Pacific Northwest dyer. And so I'm calling these my Seattle socks because they feel very Seattle-y with kind of like a little bit of the moodiness. It was pouring rain in the middle of the day today. Luckily, we were inside for said conference, but it's been fun. I do think I'm going to donate these though. These aren't really like my colors. And most of the people in my life already have socks. So I want these to go towards someone who might need them. So I'll put these aside for when we do our donations to Knit the Rainbow in the fall/winter. But I'm just gonna work away on this socky here. I've got cuff done, about probably almost 20 rows on this. So just chilling and binge watching The Real Housewives. I already caught up on New Jersey and now I'm on Orange County. So it is my guilty pleasure and I have no regrets. But I'll go to the last education session and then we have a dinner tonight with all of the other Jesuit colleges and institutions that are here. So really excited about that, but I'm sure I'll check in again soon. Today is the last day of my travel, of conference, and I just got back from having breakfast with Chelsea, and I have a quick meeting with some of my students, and then we have 2 more sessions that we're going to, and then we will get on the plane to go home. I'm not sure how much more recording I will be doing, but thank you for joining me on this trip to see of my travels, my adventures here through Seattle. Our next video, hopefully I'll have this up before we take off, but next week we are going to the Jimmy Bean's Wool Retreat in Reno, which is so exciting. So we'll definitely have something for that. My next trip after that, I think, is with the whole squad when we go to Hawaii again. So lots of travel coming up. I think every like 2 weeks or something, like I'm traveling. So this is very, very exciting. But appreciate y'all joining us. Please like and subscribe if you want to stay in contact with us and see the more adventures that we have coming. Bye.